I do what I can. Brand new fish bowl look like Saran.
Not my time, I'm still.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Here's Holiday. We know things can get heated between these two, Greg. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's Durant, following the bucket by the Blazers. Doesn't go for him. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. PA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You're cutting after setting the pick. Durant just positions himself well to score in these situations.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. About a minute into this first quarter. Lillard outside. High post Klingon. Outside Holiday. Stolen by Thompson. By himself. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
And so here's Portland. After the basket by Houston. Lillard can't get it to go. Rodman with a rebound. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Rodman. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And It's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Rodman. Outside Thibault. For 3, here's Lillard. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Clock at 4. He shoots it. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
That shot wide open. Durant's got 5 now.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Lillard outside. Outside Holiday to stop the run. Another shot. Here's Klingon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Lillard. And here's Klingon. Lillard right side. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. Rodman with a rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
And here's Young. No points yet. Outside Durant. There's the 3. Young misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Lillard. Back to Thibault. The 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's Durant. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
1 second left. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very...
13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And Houston making a change here. Durant for 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland trailing here. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Well, that's one thing about Trae Young. He has never seen a 3 he didn't like.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That one drops for him. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Blazers trail by 10. Henderson outside. Driving to the basket. No good again that time. To the middle. Here's Shepherd. Left side Eason. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Up top, Henderson. And the basket is good. Henderson's got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's Young. And he drives in. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 11.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Portland has possession. They trail by 11. It's Sharp on the wing. There's a screen with the drive. The Rockets pull it in.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Again, the miss by Portland.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. 1:09 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Out to the right wing. For 3, Klingon. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Houston leading by 13. Pass to Ibaka. There's the triple. Rodman with a rebound. Now Portland with it. Now here's Holiday. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
In the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Durant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant got 7 points for the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Pass to Clingan. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Clingan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. The kick to Durant. And there's a 3-second violation. Blazers trail by 13. Left side, Holiday. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Back to Lillard. Pass to Clingan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Yet known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
For 3, Clingan. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Eason, good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Lillard. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Outside Eason. Thompson outside. Back to Ibaka. No good with the triple.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Maybe Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you.
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Over Holiday. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Clingan. And Houston making a change here.
Number 28.
A minute 29 left in the third. Şengün, the screen. Young with it. Guarded now by Clingan. Thompson, no good. Blazers trail by 21. Here's Lillard. Pass to Clingan. Inside to stop the drought. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
The kick out to Young. Houston working the ball around. The three from Thompson. And it's Portland with a rebound. Thibault on the wing. For three, here's Lillard. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Out to Lillard. Stolen by Thompson. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Hey, look, make no mistake about it. Trae Young is an elite offensive force in this league. A guy who can single-handedly carry an offense.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. Durant's got 22.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options.
And that's the end of 3. And your score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
The Rockets.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They double-team Durant. Here's Shepherd. Out to the wing. Here's Şengün. The three-pointer off the mark. Blazers trail by 21. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharpe, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
As Shaedon Sharpe continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Sharpe. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Durant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Henderson. Clingan with a screen. For three. Outside Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Pass to Clingan. 4-3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And he gets that one.
That is so tough to stop. Trae Young accelerates and then stops on a dime to knock down that jumper.
Out to Lillard. And they call an illegal screen here. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, It's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Durant's shot is off.
2 minutes in the game.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
The three from Thompson knocks down the long J.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Rodman. Clinging with the ball. Three-pointer. Here's the three. They get it back. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Timeout called. Portland. They're losing by 31. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Clock is at 3. Pass to Rodman. Over Easton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.